Hi there and welcome. I want to take a second to just acknowledge you making a good choice, a smart choice, to listen to the information provided in this video today. Now, this video is going out to source players who have come across Quartz Crystal's channel, who are on the fence, who have doubts, who may think that what she's saying is not true. And you might have been seeking validation or verification from other teachers or gurus or YouTube channels to find out if there's other people out there with the information that she is providing for you. Okay? Or you may not agree with everything that she is putting out, and you're looking to see if there are other people out there who are telling you, yes, you can eat meat, or yes, you can do this, or yes, you can do that. Well, those are lies. If that's what you're seeking and you're finding people that are telling you any of those things, they're telling you lies. See, what I've noticed, and this is the reason why I'm making this video, is I've noticed a lot of new videos cropping up underneath as suggested videos underneath her videos. Now, she has put out 400 videos over the course of 3 years. Free information that she has provided to you, the source players, to figure out how to improve your lives, how to free yourself from the matrix, and live truly great lives, okay? And she's put out information to help you connect to who you really are. Who am I? I am somebody who found her channel 2.5 years ago. I am a source player. I am making this video in response to the lies that I'm seeing perpetuated, and to give you the proverbial kick in the ass and to remove any seeds of doubt that you might have. And if you are on the fence about whether or not the information she's providing resonates with you or doesn't resonate with you, I'm here to kick you off the fence, one way or the other. And I'm here as validation and verification. I am your second opinion on the information that she's providing. So I am a source player. I know you cannot confirm that, but I am. And I am not her buddy. I am not her pal. I'm not her acquaintance. I'm not her friend. I have no vested interest as far as I want to defend my friend. We've spoken in the past just very briefly when I've asked questions when I was a patron of her Patreon page. That's it. I have been a supporter of the work that she has put out. She has expended many hours of her time and many hours of her own energy to provide videos that give you the information that you need. So there are entities that are putting out videos that might be contradictory or might be telling you, like I said, they might be promising that you don't have to do all those things that she says in her videos. You can do it this way and it'll be fine and you'll get the higher frequency that you're looking for. Or there's been people that have actually used her videos and then they're pretending that they're source players and they have the comments open because they want you to comment and talk about maybe contradictions that they might have found or blah, 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 XYZ. It doesn't matter. But here's the thing. The information that these people are putting out are just information that they've gleaned off of her videos, and they're wrapping them up in lies to confuse you and to plant seeds of doubt and to poison the well, because they don't want you to believe her. They want you to believe them, or they want you to be confused, or they want to throw you off the path and keep you from knowing yourself. And if they are successful in snagging you and luring you in and making you subscribe to their channel, well, then their mission is done, because now they've got direct hooks into you and they can harvest their energy directly from you because you've allowed it. And that's really what they want. But you see, 3 years ago when she started her channel, they couldn't anticipate that was going to happen because they didn't know it was going to happen. They didn't know any of us were going to win the game. She won the game. And now she shook everything up because the matrix is being shut down. So they really thought we were done for, and we were very close to being done for because we did a lot of mistakes. We fell for all the traps. She won, she freed us, and she's helping people. Whether you like the message or not, she's helping people. Also, the information that she has obtained, entities cannot obtain that information on their own. They don't have access to it. And I can tell you without a doubt that I know everything she said is real and true. It's the truth. And there are ways that there has been validation that I know without any doubt in my mind. There's been validation for me personally and not directly. And I don't want to go into how I know that validation, how I have that validation, because I don't want the entities to know. I don't want there to be any confusion. If I know, and I'm the only person who knows that there's the validation, and I never speak on it, other than now, and I never speak of what that validation was, they can't turn around and use it as a lie in any of their videos. So that's something I'm protecting, because entities are not privy to information that source players have. So that's that. A lot of them are trying to dissuade you because of the financial contribution part. And this is something that's been brought up many times in her videos. Now, first of all, if her videos are in your consciousness and they're in front of you, then obviously you've been looking for information. You've been trying to free yourself. Well, you follow the things that are outlined, you can free yourself. Removing animal flesh and any part of an animal or a sentient being from your foods is one piece of the puzzle. Another piece of the puzzle. So you remove the animals from your food, you can get up to frequency 5. Frequency 5 gets you out of the danger zone. In order to proceed any higher, in order to unlock any other frequencies for yourself, you have to complete another piece of the puzzle. That piece of the puzzle is the financial contribution to support the work. And people think, there's this long perpetuated thought that information that is either spiritual or for people's good should be given freely. Like, why should people be charging for that? Why should she charge for that? Well, she's not charging for that information because that information has flowed freely, and 400 videos is proof. The proof is in the pudding, darling, that there is plenty of information out on that channel for you for free. The financial contribution is a key that unlocks the frequencies for you, because if you give up the meat and you don't financially contribute, you can never get higher than where you're at. That's it. So you think about your little action adventure games that you've played on your consoles, and you think about your little player, and your player has to collect, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of a tool or a weapon or whatever in order to proceed up to the next level of the game or to complete a task. That's how you have to look at it. Or you look at it as like the players in Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, where you have the 4 main characters. They all play different people in the game Jumanji, and they're told they have to make it to the marketplace and find the missing piece so that they can proceed and win the game. So they go through different levels. They finally get to the marketplace. They think the missing piece is piece of the map. And they get into some trouble, but they're helped by Nick Jonas's character, who's the pilot. And what they find out is that not only is he the missing piece, but he's also the kid that went missing 20 years ago. And he's been in the game. Now, to him, it's only been like a couple of days, but for them, it's been 20 years. And he's been trying to advance through a particular stage of the game in the hangar, and he can't get through because he's been playing the game by himself for the last 20 years. And he keeps losing lives. And now they realize he's the missing piece. So now with all 5 of them, they can actually beat the board. They can beat that level, and they could advance through the game. Do you see what I'm saying about this? It's not about supporting her and her spouse. These are intelligent people. They've lived many decades. Okay. And in one of her videos, she has talked about they lived a very comfortable lifestyle, and they sold their belongings. They sold their house, and they packed up and left their country of origin, and they've moved to 2 different countries since then. Now, it would be a very foolish person to do that without having money, without having a good amount of financial provision to do those things, and to rely on YouTube subscribers to contribute to her PayPal or to subscribe to her Patreon. And I'm going to tell you right now, the number of people that were in her Patreon has dropped significantly in the 2 years that I was in there, so, and it's nothing about anything other than to prove that if you think somebody can live off of Patreon subscribers or YouTube contributions, from PayPal, you're wrong. And that's not what this is about. This is not about supporting her and her spouse. I'm sure that they have a good financial provision before they left their country, number one. Number two, you or I do not know if they generate income from any other means. And it's none of your business. It's none of my business. And I don't care. It's not my business. My business was I wanted what I wanted, and I gave a financial contribution, and I contributed for quite a while too. All you are required to do is give a one-time financial contribution. Now, I do think that there is a minimum of $25, but please do not quote me on that. But I think $25 is worth your frequency. And if you can justify paying any subscription-based service like Amazon Prime or Netflix or Hulu or Audible, or paying for cable, or paying for any number, or if you play on multiplayer games, anything like that. If you can justify paying for that, or paying for lattes every day, and you are so stingy that you can't give a $25 contribution one time to somebody who's really providing you with true value, true things that will benefit you and your life, and you squander your money on things that are there to entertain you through distraction and brainwashing and hypnotism, then your priorities are screwed up. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy those things myself, but I also recognize the value of the information that was being put forth. So this is your wake-up call, and this is your validation that the information that Quartz Crystal has put out is truth. It is for your benefit, and you need to unlock pieces of the puzzle. So give the contribution so that you can move up the frequencies. Get rid of the meat in your foods and do what is right for you. I'm not here to tell you that this is something you have to do, but you've been thinking about it, and now I'm giving you that nudge. You cannot afford to be lackadaisical or wishy-washy or drag your feet. You don't have that luxury anymore, darling. So make the decision best for you, and good luck. Thank you, and goodbye.